Hi, it's Jessie with the Legion Homestead. My seed orders finally all came in, so let's do a seed haul. We have tons to share. These are not organized in any way. They're all still in the packaging. When I got them, I pulled them out, made sure everything was there, shoved them back in, and just kind of have been waiting to make this video. So here we go. This one is from Johnny's. And we have Voyage Lavender Lisianthus. I've been trying to get this for a couple of years because it's like my favorite color, and it's always out of stock when I go to order it. So I ordered this at the beginning of January just to make sure I could get the Lisianthus that I wanted. So we have Voyage Lavender, Voyage Blue, and Arena Red. I'm very excited about those. We have Seychelles beans. I have heard really good things about this, so I'm trying it for the first time this year. And I bought a big package, 250 seeds, because I really love green beans. I love eating them fresh, and I'm hoping to have some to sell this year. So then we have Quick Snack Cucumber, Patterson onion, because these are the best storing onions for my area. So I live in northern Michigan, so I need to do long day onions, and these are the best ones for storage. I grew them for the first time last year. We loved them. I still have some in the basement. I processed most of them and diced them up and put them in the freeze dryer, but I still have some, and they're still good. So, and we're looking in middle to the end of February right now, actually. So, Patterson. I've got salt and pepper cucumber, which is, it says pickling cucumber, but I love the like white skin cucumbers. I think they're one of my favorites. Cranberry rose straw flower, red wing onion, so another good storage onion, Max Pack pickling cucumber, Gershwin cucumber. I have a lot of different varieties of cucumbers that I ordered this year. I tried a bunch last year, and some did really well, some didn't. I'm keeping some of them. I'm reordering some of them. But we did get like a powdery mildew that killed off the plants pretty quickly last year. So I'm going to try a different method of growing this year and see if that helps. My family eats cucumbers every day, so I like to keep us in stock as long as I can. So we're just going to keep going until I find tried and trues that I absolutely have to grow and love every single year. Cane's Mix Snapdragons, Bolero carrot seeds. There's 750 seeds in this packet. I canned carrots and peas together last year, and we love it. It is awesome for like fried rice and things like that. So I want to do a bunch more peas this year and a bunch more carrots and can them together and separate as well. Touchstone Gold Beets. I think I ordered these in more than one place because I ended up planting these I ended up planting something like this last year, and it didn't germinate for whatever reason. So I'm hoping this year to have a bunch because I love golden beets roasted. I think they are amazing. So hoping to get an abundance. We got Pantheon cucumber. And that is everything from Johnny's Botanical Interest, which is one of my favorite seed companies. I love their packets. I love their seed quality has always been really good. They ship quickly. I love them. We have the free mescaline mix, Teddy Bear sunflower, chocolate cherry tomato, Morning Glory flying saucer, Sunspot sunflower, which is just a dwarf sunflower. It looks like a regular sunflower. It's just short, and I love it. A new one for me this year that I've been wanting to try, but it keeps getting sold out, is the money plant. That'll be really pretty for bouquets. I got silver drop eucalyptus this year. Last year I had baby eucalyptus, and it never got to a point where I was like, oh, there's plenty I can harvest. So we'll try the silver drop and see. Black Beauty zucchini, round zucchini. I love these. These are really great for hollowing out and stuffing and then roasting or putting on the grill or whatever. Honey nut squash. These do so well for me, and they just produce abundantly, and they're delicious. My husband loves them. Thai hot chili pepper. I really love making Thai food. Thai basil beef. Well, we use venison usually, but so I needed to stock up on the Thai peppers. Shishito peppers. These are one of my favorites. I love just roasting them up and having like an aioli to dip them in, and they produce. I think last year, 2 years ago, I planted 6 plants, and we had more than I could possibly eat. Like I couldn't keep up with them, so I ended up just using them like I do my other sweet peppers, and I just diced them and put them in the freezer, and we used them through the year like that. Last year I did 3 plants, and 3 plants was just enough to keep my family of 5 in with shishito peppers. So this year I might just do 3 and stick with that for my family, or we are considering possibly doing a farm stand outside or staying at the farmer's market with some produce this year. I haven't made a final decision on that, which I need to do quickly before I start planting. So if we do decide to stay at the farmer's market past our plant sales, then I will plant an abundant amount of other things like the shishitos, because I'm sure they will sell well. They are delicious. Golden California Wonder. Max's Gold. I planted these last year. I can't find the seed packet, but I only planted 1 plant of these in 1 raised bed, and this thing gave me like 6 of these a day. I could not keep up with them, but they were really good and super abundant. Emerald Delight Zucchini. Waltham Butternut Squash. I don't know why I said it like that. Waltham Butternut Squash. My husband really likes like squashes and stuff, and I don't like the winter squashes. I don't generally, it's weird. I don't know it's in my head, but I don't generally like orange cooked vegetables. I will like the taste of it, and something in my head will be like, nope, we do not like this. So there's that. I'm hoping to grow enough that I can have some to save, because my husband will eat them all winter long. But I'll probably plant enough if I plan to do the market to also sell some. Red California Wonder. Orange Sun. I love orange peppers, orange sweet peppers. Ancho or poblano. Love poblano peppers. Megatron jalapeno. Black Beauty eggplant. Jewel amethyst eggplant. These are for containers. I grew them last year. They don't get big, but they're really good. Sun Gold tomatoes. These sell so well as a plant at the farmer's market. Beefy purple bush tomato. So that will be just staked in probably in a raised bed, or maybe not. It's my first year growing that one, and I'm excited. San Marzano. San Marzanos last year did so well, and I cannot wait to have more. Moneymaker, like red beef steak. Sweetie cherry. Muncher cucumber. Space Master 80 cucumber. So this one should be smaller. I think this one, this one's really good for containers. So I will grow this for myself, but I'll also grow a bunch for my market plants, because I had a lot of customers last year who wanted to grow, but they didn't have space. They lived in town. They only had a balcony. They wanted to do container plants. So I will be growing some of those, because those are good for containers. The Cucamelon, my favorite. I love them fridge pickled. I got 2 of those because not only do I want to grow a bunch and sell some, but also I have a lot of people who keep requesting the Cucamelon plants from me. So I have those for selling in my plant sale too. Slow Bolt Napa cabbage. Red Acre cabbage. I grew that last year. It was delicious. Tokyo long white bunching onion. And then I have the white Lisbon bunching onion and the Walla Walla onion. These are so good. This and the Alyssa Craig are my favorite onions. They just don't store as well. So these are more like eat fresh throughout the season. And that is our botanical interest haul. Baker Creek, another one of my favorites. I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible so it's not like a super long video. Dragon's Tongue beans, my husband's absolute favorite. I did not grow them last year, and he was disappointed. Chupon de Mangalo Tomatillo. I grew this 2 years ago. It was so good, and I thought last year that I had seeds for it, so I didn't order them, and I ended up not having the seeds. So I got some for this year. Yeti nasturtium. Isn't that beautiful? Tom Thumb peas. I want to put those right on my deck so we can just go out there and my toddler can go out there and grab them. Cubanella pepper, because I love stuffing these things and then putting them in the freezer. Last year I did cherry polo stuffed cubanellas, put them in the freezer. We're still pulling them out and eating them. Love them. Orange hat tomato, because it's a container plant and it's a small one. It doesn't take a big container to grow it. I'm going to try some here and I'm going to sell some. I mean, I've grown them before, but I'm going to have some here and I'm going to have some for my plant sale. Habanada, because not spicy habanero. Love that. There's the Alyssa Craig. I love this onion. It always gets huge for me. Jalapeno, because I love the flavor of jalapeno, but I also have a small child who does not like spice, so I do jalapeno. Mango or vine peach melon. Where I live, we kind of have to grow the smaller melons because with the larger melons, they just don't have enough season without having like a hoop house or something to keep them in. So I do the smaller ones so I can get a harvest out of them. Bueno Mulata pepper. I absolutely love these. Purple is my favorite color, so those are just a cayenne. Paul Robeson. I just ran out of seeds for these. I love them. Kajari melon. Lettuce leaf basil. This is my favorite basil. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. It's one of my favorite basils. This and holy basil and cinnamon basil are my favorite basils. But I love to take this and just make like a little sandwich, put a fresh tomato in there, put a little, like a little ham or a little turkey, a little bit of mayo, roll it up like a little wrap. So good. Rich sweetness melon. I haven't had this one before, but I want to try it because, again, it's a small melon. My toddler will love being able to go to the garden and just grab a small melon for himself. Another micro tomato. Barry's Crazy Cherry. I love having these ones. They are abundant and they're delicious. Yellow Monster Pepper. Carolina Reaper Pepper. I'm growing some of the hots mostly for my plant sale. I do a few hot peppers and then I make a spicy pepper mix and I sell that, and that everybody seems to love that. Black Beauty tomato, one of my absolute favorites. I planted one in a raised bed last year just randomly. I think it was left over from a plant sale and I somehow just had it with me and I was like, you know what? And just popped it into a raised bed and put a cage around it. This thing gave me so many tomatoes and they're delicious. Listada de Gandia eggplant. These ones are really good. But joke, or I'm probably saying that wrong, or ghost peppers. Amarillo tomatillo. Sugar Bond peas. I normally do the Sugar Daddy but this year I'm going to try these ones. We don't like the snow peas that are flat. We like the ones that are, the fatter snap peas. So I will eat the snow peas, but we just don't gravitate towards it. We would definitely prefer the snow peas. Nope, the snap peas. New England sugar pie. This year I got to can a bunch more pumpkin because I'm kind of running low on my stock. Fava beans because my husband really wants to try them. Mortgage Lifter tomato. It's a really good one and it produces really well. Market More cucumber. Beet Alpha cucumber. I really like that one. I grew it for several years and I didn't love it. And I just kept trying it. I'm like, I have these, I think I got it as a free seed packet. Like, I have these free seeds. I have a big garden. I'm just going to keep trying. Like, I don't know. I'm just going to keep trying. I have the seeds. Why waste them? And then finally, like 2 years ago, they like took off and they produced so well, and the cucumbers were delicious. And that was the best year I ever had with them. And I just fell in love with them. So now I always grow the beet alpha, and they produce really well. More golden beets. Chocolate beauty pepper. A lot of these I'm growing to have in my garden because I like it to be beautiful, but I also like to be able to have a variety for sale at my farm stand, or at my farm stand and at the farmer's market. Double sunken sunflower, holy basil. All summer long, I make a holy basil tea. I don't know if you could call it a tea. I don't steep it. I just put it in my infusion pitcher, and I drink this because holy basil is so good at just regulating your body and just bringing you back into homeostasis. Craig's Grande jalapeno, 2 of those because I gotta sell them. Tomato rosella, Rebel Starfighter Prime tomato. I'm excited. This one's new to me this year, and it looks like it'll be really cool looking. So, Lesia pepper. I love these things. They're very thick-walled, and they're very sweet. Once they turn red, they're very sweet. We absolutely love them. We just go out in the garden and just snack on them. Gourmandise. I'm sure I slaughtered that. Yellow tomato. I just really like yellow tomatoes, so figured I would try it. I've been trying to get this for a couple of years, and it always sells out when I order seeds. So, Bells of Ireland, strictly for bouquets, because I love making myself bouquets from the garden. Zabroon shallots, love shallots. Orchid flame nasturtium. Isis cherry tomato. This is a really good one. And people just, because it's Isis candy cherry, and people love the name of it, so they always buy it up. Arcadian Mexican blend sunflower. I grow the regular, like the first Mexican sunflower that I ever saw. I grow that, so this one I think that would be really pretty. Gold medal tomato. African blue disc daisy. This is such a pretty flower. It's such a pretty flower. I love it. Dragon's egg cucumber. I'm trying this for the first time this year because I like cucumbers, and I want to see if it's any good. I normally do the lemon cucumber, and it's kind of, I don't love it, but I really like the way it looks growing, so I do at least put one out there. Thai blue butterfly pea, strictly for the flowers to make tea. That's why I'm growing it anyways. Bread and salt tomato, grew this last year. It was really good. King of the North. I've grown those several years in a row. They do really well. There's 2. Got to grow a bunch for the plant sale. Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper. Pumpkin spice jalapeno. I love these. All the pumpkin spice, the lemon spice, the what's the other one? Orange spice. They're so good. And when you let them, because they come out green and then they mature into their colors, and then once they mature, they are so much hotter than when they're green, but they also have so much flavor. So I really love them. I made cowboy candy out of all the colors one year, and it was so hot, but it was delicious. This one is a spaghetti squash. Somen kabacha or kanishi, really not saying that right, but a spaghetti squash, because I do eat that squash. Premium late flat Dutch. I've been wanting to try this cabbage for a while. I make my own sauerkraut, and we went to the Amish produce store that's by us. I think it was last year. Me and my stepdad went, and we saw one, and it was so big, and I was like, nope, definitely I have to grow that. So now here we are. I have some, but I bought more Lincoln peas because this is my shelling pea that I like to use. And then my free seeds from Baker Creek, because of that giant order, I got Lavender Beauty Phlox, Woolly Kate Yellow Tomato, which I have this one, and I tried it in my greenhouse last year. I did not get anything, but I'm going to try again. cinnamon basil, which is my favorite, one of my favorites. So I'm always happy to have extra seeds of that. Golden crispy melon, early mabuna, which is a mustard. So, and banana peppers. I like banana peppers because I like to, what's the word? Can them, pickle them, and then use them in all sorts of salads, sandwiches, whatever. So that'll be good. And I think I have some, but having more is never a bad idea. I also ordered saffron crocuses from Baker Creek that will be coming in the fall. So now we have So True seeds, and this is my first year ordering seeds from them, but I've always ordered not always. Last year I ordered my sweet potato slips from them, and I reordered them this year because they did really well. It's the Murasaki, the like purple skinned white sweet potato, because I don't like orange cooked vegetables. So look how beautiful that packaging is. Not all of them look like this. There's only a couple with pictures on them. This is the dry black turtle bean. So it'll just be dried black beans when I'm done. The golden Greek pepperoncini, which I love pickling, and then I use these for my Mississippi mud roasts or whatever. So excited. Gochugaru pepper seeds. I have not seen these before, and I saw these. This is what appealed to me and got me to order seeds, was this one, the Gochugaru. And let's see, where did it go? And the Aleppo. I haven't seen these in any other seed company, so super excited about those. Those are my two favorites that I'm going to be growing this year. And then we have Blue Goose Southern Pea, Fatome du Laus tomato, that's a new one, Aunt Ruby's German Green. I just needed to pick up some more because those sell really well at the market. Rutgers, which is also a really good market seller. New Big Dwarf. So it's a short, like let's see. Plant stays small, only becoming about 2 feet tall, yet produces a very early harvest of really delicious deep pink tomatoes that grow up to 1 pound, but more typically are 8 to 12 ounces. So that sounded interesting. Purple calabash tomato. Garden peach. I love the peach tomatoes. And nightcap cherry tomato. We also have Anaheim chili pepper, chocolate cake pepper, and Chinese 5-color pepper. I haven't grown these before, but I've always wanted to. So this year I was kind of like, when I was putting this order in, I was like, let's do it. Like their seeds are reasonable. Like this packet was $3.25. It lists the price right there. It was $3.25, but it has, I don't know how many seeds it has in it. It has a lot. There's a lot of seeds in there for $3.25. So super excited. That's our So True seed haul. My husband ordered me a Rosella seed and a Rosella rosacea and an Arnica montana seed, because both of those are medicinal and I really love growing medicinal things. So as a gift, he just ordered me a couple of medicinal seeds, which was very sweet. And then lastly, I don't usually buy from Burpee, but they had a buy one, get one free, and they had some seed packets that were like abundant. So I wanted to make sure to grab some of those. So we have Rise and Shine Hybrid Summer Squash. That one is one that's like bred to trail, to like go up, to stake up. So I'm going to try staking that up this year and see how that goes. And then a new jalapeno that's a hybrid Spice and Dice. And then it's another Thai pepper. I didn't need it, but sometimes I just do that. Genovese basil, because I realized I didn't have any just regular basil, like Genovese basil seeds left. A mini me watermelon hybrid, because again, mini watermelons. Heyday cucumber hybrid to try. Honey Plus hybrid cucumber. Serrano chili pepper, because this has 100 seeds, and I had several people last year ask me for serranos, which I hadn't grown, so this year I'll have them. Collards, that has 200 seeds in it. Another early jalapeno. This one had 125 seeds in it, so I was like, yeah, I'll grab that. Greek pepperoncini, 300 seeds. And 300 seeds of the California Wonder sweet pepper too. And I sell those a lot at the farm stand, or at the at the farmer's market. So I just grabbed those, buy one, get one free. How could I say no? And I'm okay with growing hybrids. I know you can't like necessarily save seeds from them to grow for the next year, but they are bred to produce better. Like heirlooms are more susceptible to certain things. And I'm okay with that. I grow mostly heirloom stuff in my garden, but I don't mind trying a hybrid here and there and seeing what the difference is and just having an abundant harvest. I'm still growing it. I still know it's organic. I know I can't keep the seeds from it, and I'm okay with that. So that is my seed haul for 2025. I cannot wait to start like getting all of my varieties down and decided upon and planning out exactly what the garden's going to look like this year, not just a rough plan, but an actual plan. Stay tuned for that because that will be coming out soon too. Bye, friends.